as we transition from the early game to the mid game and we're able to create a little bit of surplus when it comes to money, we've been using our surplus of grain and fish to sell in the market, bring us additional funds. And with those excess funds, we've started our espionage game. I think it's a little expensive in the early game. I don't believe it's worth shelling out 20,000 day one, maybe just for a little bit of intel, when those funds could be used to secure some pretty cheap resources on the market and to improve your infrastructure early on with payoffs in the middle to late game. But with said extra funds, we did do a little bit of espionage here with North California before we realized they were an AI. As you can see from their relations, they took the same approach that we did, and they had granted shared intelligence to each one of their neighbors and probably every other country in the game, it seems like. With the country going AI, the computer took over and I believe changed a lot of these relations to right of way. We do have 2 spies in the area. I'd like to see if I can intercept any kind of intelligence, so I am stationing these troops in the capital. And then with his army in the west here, what I'm actually going to do is move these spies just a little bit further, let's say to the gas. As if local armies are revealed, I should be able to clip some of these areas and get a little bit of intel here. Whereas if I had it in Cheyenne, I don't know if it would have clipped these areas. If we take a look at some of the detail here for the intelligence, it doesn't really tell you that much. But if you click on the little information thing here, if you click on this little information thing here, it really doesn't tell you anything either. If you look at instant actions, I believe this is a better representation of some of the things that you're able to do with country information coming from the just kind of the local intelligence information along with the local armies. Whereas the economic sabotage would give you the disrupt economy, and I believe the disrupt morale. Yes, as you can see here, it says type economic sabotage, whereas the military sabotage, we can see here that it will sabotage military buildings, and it will also reveal all the country's armies, whereas these two are just labeled as intelligence. And it would be great to reveal all of his armies, but then it would also require, if I just take this away, the cost for economic sabotage would be 4,000. Military would also be 4,000. I'm just keeping it simple here, taking the 2,000 just to get that intel. But we may explore either economic sabotage or military sabotage in the future